Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's gonna have to do for now. Okay, let's hit that. What's up, goddess? What is going on? What's up? I'm in the house. I want to surprise y'all tonight. I said, let me come on live. You know, I got into my little relaxed gear and I said, let me hop right on. Because, you know, y'all, I start doing stuff and y'all won't see me. Man, listen. Okay. All right, give me 1 second. Let me just pull up the other part of my stream. Hold on, y'all. I miss y'all. I miss y'all all the time. I know I be doing my live stream, but I still miss y'all in person. Okay, they just talking loud. Y'all know I'm always listening for the, you know, the outside goings on. Ah, okay. What's up, LP? Ruby in the house. Eli. No, Elsa. Elsa in the house. Okay, I got y'all. Throw some hearts up there, y'all. Throw some hearts, some hundreds, some smiley faces. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Okay. All right. I put some in there myself, y'all. So let's see what's going on. I hope y'all had a wonderful day. A wonderful day. I had a pretty good day myself, y'all. Y'all, it has been busy out here on the internet, baby. Didn't I tell y'all everything is coming out? Everything is coming out. Everybody's man done cheated. Everybody's man got a side piece. Everybody's man got a baby. Like, what? Come on now. Listen, I already done told them what they need to be doing. Okay? I already done told them what they need to be doing. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking, man. Listen, all the stories are out. All right. Let's get into it because I know y'all know better. I know y'all know better. We got some obsessed energy out here on y'all. We have some obsessed energy out here on the divine goddesses. I told y'all this. They're going crazy. They're going crazy. The men are going crazy. They're losing their minds. We got the bunch of them that's going off the deep end, that's unaliving women. You have another bunch of them. They can't keep the zipper up. They can't keep it in the... But you know what, ladies? They ain't supposed to. They keep wanting monogamy out of these men. And they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it. I'm serious. It's the reality of the truth. They're not going to get it. They keep trying. I'm telling you, you could be Meg. Look. Meg the style, you could be Meg. Bat, 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 you all this here, you could do all of that. And they still gonna do what they do. It's a very rare few. I told you, divine gods out there that are disciplined enough to grab hold of that beast inside of them and keep it locked down. Very few. So, y'all, you know, this obsession energy is only going to increase for divine goddesses. You know the old saying, people always want what they can't have. You all are being very protected right now. Very protected, divine goddesses. I like that energy. You know why you're being protected? Because they know, and we know, like the divine knows, you're the Ace of Pentacles. You're the Ace of Pentacles. And anybody blessed enough to be graced by your presence, divine goddesses. Because you all that. Okay? You all that. Way more than bag of chips. That's light work. That's when you was a little tyke. You know what I mean? You was a tyke. But now you're a grown woman. We talking big things. Big spending cheese. You know what I'm talking about? So they all know. You are the divine partner. They know what a divine partner is. They know what the karmics are. They know what they're doing. They go right out here, see? Passion. They go right out here. But this is how people feeling about y'all too. But they can't have none of this. So that makes it all the more worse. That makes it all the more worse. Yeah. You see when Meg messed up? Meg said, oh, I was down. I did this. I did that. I was the down ass chick. I took all of your, personality switch ups, or your outbursts, whatever she said about, something about the way he was acting. Why did you take all of that? You knew something was wrong from the jump. But if he would have put a ring on it, you were willing to put up with that? Is that what we're saying out here? Like, no. Oh, no. That was a mistake right there. She gave him access to the goods, too. Way before any ring got on the hand. She let him tote her around town. I understand, quote unquote, Meg is hurt. He cheated. They're not going to be faithful. Okay? They're not going to be faithful. You know what I mean? To me, something don't seem right. It's too light. It's too light. Something don't seem right. And I'm not letting Meg off the hook that easy. Like I said, when I see Meg in that video, and it was the full moon, and she was jumping and shaking and bending and putting a leg up and bending down, baby, and showing, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I said, little old me got access to Meg's private room via this video? Oh, Lord have mercy. Where did she think that was going to go, Meggie? Or style? I don't know what you want to be called. Where did you think that was going to go? That wasn't an ad. That wasn't an ad. I'm sorry. I can't agree with it. I can't let off the hook. I can't. But back to the reading. I'm going to do another celebrity read. I'm going to do it about Meg. I'm telling you, I'm going to do a read on Meg fast. Because Meg is out here by herself. You know what I'm saying? She out here by herself. She's trying to find a sense of family. That's what I do get. So we'll tap on that. We'll get back to it. But back to the reading. Obsessed. Passion. Somebody got the hots for you. They want to smack it up, flip it, and rub it down. They want to put you in the spaceship and shit. Send you straight off to the moon, baby. Saturn, Mars, Venus. They want to give you a galactic tour of their world with that passion. Kev said, that's right. Look, do you see the galaxies behind Kev? That's right. But they know you are very protected. Also, whenever Kev shows up in my reading, that's guardian angels all day long. Working on your behalf, protecting you, keeping you straight, protecting you from these King of Wands out here, trying to lay it down on you, Ace of Pentacles energy, they try to break the bank and break the bank, you know what I mean? 2 times, Oh, I just heard the ding. That would be right. Thank you, back me up, Spirit. Okay, up in the clouds. So you got a few people's heads fucked up. You got a few people in the clouds. They could be smoking a lot. This could be a heavy smoker. This is somebody who think they're the man. Okay? They think they're the man. This also could be somebody who's tapped in. You know what I mean? We have spiritual males out here who read and who get divine, jiggy with it and all that. Yeah, they get down. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy is out here. Up in the clouds. This is somebody who definitely smokes a lot. Okay? Somebody is like zoned out. I'm looking at these eyes right here. Pay attention to the eyes. You know I'm big on eyes, right? Pay attention to those eyes. Okay? Somebody is zoned out. See those circles? They're zoned out. They be thinking about you all the time. Obsessively. Obsessively. It could be 2 different ones, And then you have this tapped in male right here that sees you. They say, that's a divine goddess. That's an Ace of Pentacles. I like that. Y'all got somebody hot on your tails. Spirit, tell me some more. Give me a little more for the collective. We just tapping in. This is just a general reading. She needs, you're absolutely, Ruby. You're absolutely right. Meg does need the support of people who want to see her win. I'm going to agree with you wholeheartedly. People who want to see her move forward, you know? But I'm also getting with you guys. Somebody want to drive to you. They want to come to you. Okay, this is forward movement. This is action. Or they could be following you. Let me find out. GPSing. GPSing. I see the Knight of Wands right here in the Most High. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know who this is that you all had in your life that you all may have cut off access to, because definitely you're giving divine partner up here. So either you came like that and you had to nix it, or either they see you as that and they can't grasp you or get in your circle or get next to you, right? So if it was somebody that you were seeing though and they pulled the fast one, they pulled a clay, or they pulled I don't know, a blue face, or they pulled let me see who else is out here getting their ass handed to them, because they all coming out the woodworks everywhere you turn. They even was whispering something about Nikki. Listen, leave the queen alone. Leave the queen alone. That's all I have to say about that. But yeah, Nine of Wands. The Most High done put their foot all the way up in this person's ass. Karma's kicking this person's ass. Look, the Most High is right behind it. Done handed out all kind of divine ass whippings. Whoever this is. Somebody thought that they was the Knight of Wands, baby. They thought they was going to get out there and they was delusional. They delusional right here. Okay? Yeah. They fought you too. This is somebody who fought you. See that Five of Wands? They told you, damn it, you ain't going to stop me. I'm going out in these streets and I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm a man. That's what they said. Five of Wands. Right? Look. They went out there. Knight of Wands. They did what they did. Eight of Wands. They did what they did. They reached out and they touched somebody and they made love offers and they did this and they did that. Look, Three of Wands. Oh, baby, they was on a roll. They was on a roll. Page of Cups. The Most High said, okay, I see you. I see you. Vampire time. The vampire. Vampire time. So I'm also getting, there is a huge collective of men, part of the group, that are losing their mind, that can't get a hold of any divine goddesses, such as yourself. If you found this reading, yeah, you. They can't get a hold of you. These men are upset. Some of them out here with their shirt off. They trying to entice you. Like if you go to a dating app or you be online, on social media pages, they want to take their shirt off and they want to show you, what they... they want to show you what they're working with. Some of y'all, if you contacting these people, if you contacting these people, I'm getting the Daffy Duck. They talking fast and shit. Listen, if you contacting these people and y'all sending messages back and forth, you definitely getting eggplant pics. Oh, they sending eggplant pics, telling you all about their eggplant action. Oh, let me tell you how I do it this way and do it that way. Yeah, I got the pool stick, baby, and I'm gonna put it in the socket. All this stuff here. Vampires. And they think that's what's turning you on. They think that's all that people want to hear about. Because that's how their karmic brains are working. That's why the Most High had to take a big, I'm up here in the city, a big Timberland boot, a big one, with some extra on the side. You know what I mean? Sometimes maybe we might have to get a beef and broccoli. You know what I mean? A beef and broccoli for them. Because that's got extra, tape on the sides and stuff like this, kind of wide. Yeah. The Most High said you want strength. You want strength. That's big Leo energy. I get you loving yourself and you staying close to the Most High. Some of you all have an animal or a pet. You know what I mean? You keep what's his name? Lassie, Fido, you know what I'm saying? Chuck, Chi-Chi, I don't know, corn chip, chocolate chip, I don't know, Sunshine, that was my dog's name, Sunshine, Princess, I don't know, my dog's name was Princess first and then I switched it to Sunshine, She had to get a transformation when I got a transformation too. You know, that's how that goes. So, you know. But yeah. So you all on divine path, divine guidance, you know, you're being led in the right places. And you're definitely not to be played with right now. Because I see the Knight of Swords. I see the Knight of Swords. That's indicating somebody want to come to you real swiftly. Real swiftly. But they better be careful. I think they should be careful. You have a big lion sitting next to you. Okay? Some of you literally, you got a whole animal that's a beast or inside of you. That's not even a game. That's giving that to Seki. That's giving to Seki, baby. Okay? Don't play with it. Look, Spirit says don't play with it. You're being watched over. You're being watched over and protected right now from these obsessed people, obsessed men, particularly. I'm getting a lot of male energy because divine goddesses have been reeling that thing back. Okay? They've been backing up. They understand what to do. Spirit, tell me some more energy about what's going on with this obsessed energy out here for the divine collective. Because I see all these people out here, baby, and they got some thoughts on their minds with passion and the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Y'all beware, y'all beware. They've been out here listening to our videos. They feel out in the cold. These men feel out in the cold that's coming out on this table right here. Okay? And these are not the divine gods. The divine gods just be sitting there listening like, I feel bad for you, bro. I feel bad for you, bro. You out in the cold. Look, they know what's up. They know what's up. Because this is High Priestess energy. This is the divine goddesses, okay? And so the divine gods, they know, take a good look. Look, they be taking a good look. They said, you're not going to catch me slipping, bro. Nah, okay? They have no problem with telling you, you're not going to catch me slipping, bro. Deuces, I'm going in my house. It's warm in there. We got some food up in there. Yeah, I got a nice warm body. Yeah, my children, they love it. The other ones, they just pretend to love it. They just pretend to love that kind of stuff. And they know that's what the ladies be looking for and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some of the ladies be looking, you know. They say, okay, you know, I'll entertain you here, there. Yeah, things, look. I might entertain you because, see, this is a big cup of love. They trying to get this. They trying to get this from y'all. Y'all been holding this back, baby. You know what a cup of love is? I'm going to show you what a cup of love is. I always like to show y'all where stuff be at sometimes so y'all can see it. Yeah. You see it right there? So when they meet y'all sometimes, they be disillusioned. That's why you leave them like this sometimes. You leave them like this. They get crazy afterwards. Because when they meet you, they see this and they be like, oh, no, that ain't nothing. I'm going to snatch that. And then you come out the woodwork and you looking big and bodacious like this, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. You cause all their wires to short circuit. All of them. And somebody sitting their ass around here, very obsessed. Very obsessed. So let's get into some secrets about this person. Let's get into some secrets. Well, one secret for sure is they got a damn hater around them that's also hating on you too. Because they know that this person is obsessing over you. This person holds you up. You the holy grail. Like they hold you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even being funny. You might not think so, but they use you. You are the prototype. You the standard in their life. I'm not talking about around the world. In your world, in your circumference, you the standard in their life. It's all relative. So we got a little hater out here. We have a little hater out here. Alrighty. Hate on, hater. You know. My cousin told me if you're not earning at least 10 haters plus a year or better, you're not on your damn job. You're not on your job. Some of you all have somebody who wish they would have taken you seriously and would have made a family with you and would have did that big thing with you. You know what I'm saying? Back a few Matrix eras ago, you know, when that was the sociological programming, okay? They wish they would have took that leap with you. You know, when people used to get married on the beach or, you know, they had the little awning right there and your family comes and all that stuff right there. They wish that they would have done that. This is one of the people that's stalking you. They said they wish they wouldn't have taken you for a fool because they feel like a clown right now. Somebody said they wish they wouldn't have fooled around with you and tried to make you feel like you wasn't supposed to be in this shit with them. They feel done. They feel done. Trash box. Look. They said they feel shitty sitting next to you. They can't even sit next to you. They said your light was too bright. As they say, it irritated their demons. A lot. So instead of transforming or learning, no, they felt it was better to try to get on you. You know, they'd say, you know, back in the day when they used to clown or make fun of the smart kid in the class, or the one that used to wear the glasses and quote unquote the nerds, you know, all this stuff like that. Not that glasses has anything to do with it, but back in the day that was the going, you know, physical theme. If you was real smart, you used to wear a pen in your pocket and you had a button-up shirt. You know what I'm saying? It was certain things that they used to put on the imagery of somebody who was quote unquote the nerd back in the day. But yeah, so they chose to get on you, make fun of it. Ha ha. Oh, you think you know, serving God, or oh, you think you know, a divine worshiper, or oh, you think you connected to the Most High, or you think you have divine guidance, you think you tapped in, or you think you got spiritual friends with your Dionne Warwick ass. Oh. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Dionne Warwick had the psychic friends. So did John Travolta's mama. She had a whole psychic channel. Rambo's mother had a whole psychic channel. Okay? Dionne had psychic friends. Okay? We all know Miss Cleo, baby. Miss Cleo is world renowned. Call me now. $3.99 a minute. $3.99. Stop playing with me. You know you remember that. Okay? Let me see, Sassy. You know you remember Sassy. I'm bringing it back, man. I'm bringing it back. So somebody real sad. Okay? They sad. I just heard Ghostface Killer. I forgot how the whole song, but he was like, but you ain't have to get me back like that. That's what they said. You ain't have to get them back like that. What? Look. Okay? It's the sun. It's the sun. Because you shine like one. You know what I mean, Divine Collector? Stop playing with your Divine Goddess Davy. You left their ass in smoking ruins. Smoking ruins. Smoking ruins. They don't know what they're doing. They're confused right now. They said they didn't understand how fierce, like, how intense it could get with you. I heard you cut them from the rooter to the tutor with your words. That's what I heard. You cut them from the rooter to the tutor with your words. I heard you F their head up. You got them spinning. They're dizzy. They dizzy right now after whatever you said to them, Divine Collective. You said, hold up, partner. Slow your roll all the way down. Listen, buddy. Yeah. You see that hand right there? You see that staff? You said a few words. And you were like nice, nasty or something. It was like they said they felt like they was getting a talking to. Like they couldn't even formulate, you know, around what you were saying because it was so on point, so mature. On point like a sniper, you know what I said. Okay? You know? Gotta make a clap to this. You gotta make them clap to this. I heard you gotta stand an ovation for that. Whatever you said, whatever you did. I heard somebody tried to play you. They tried to play you, Divine Collector. That's been a going theme lately. People been trying to get real, you know what I'm saying, covert with it, you know? They said they know y'all all magical and stuff. You know what I mean? You have divine wisdom, divine knowledge up there. You see that? That infinity symbol? Okay? And definitely this is the spiritual community, baby. Like, crystal ball, tell me what you see. Like, stop playing. And they be like, what crystal ball? I be like, don't you see it? You don't see all the static right there? Like, I don't have no crystal ball, y'all, but you know what I'm saying? It get real in the field with us, you know? Y'all see my card? Sometimes I put my hand on that card, fly across the table, baby. They say telekinesis is not real. Well, tell them to check my channel. You know, some people talk about, oh, that's ghosts and stuff. Well, if it's ghosts, then hey, it's ghosts. I ain't scared. Like, what? I gotta go over there one day. Why not make friends in this over here? You know what I mean? Make friends with them so when I get over there, I got some peoples. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't over here trying to, you know what I'm saying, beat them up on this side of town. If they ain't messing with me, I ain't messing with them. They ain't did nothing but move a card. So, move it back. Like, you know, I come from the era where we watched the movie Ghost. If you know, you know. If you haven't seen Ghost, go check out Ghost. That's a throwback. But that was a good one. Yeah. That really had you thinking about the spiritual world and, you know, the 3D world, like how they all coincide. All right? Okay. I heard this is somebody who might have got you emotionally wrapped up and trapped up at one point in time at some point. They broke your heart. They made you cry. Now, this don't have to be a partner because obsession can extend to friends, family, associates, you know, people you network with, people you know, build with, partner with in some type of way or another. It could be business. It could be school. Okay. It could be social circles. Okay. It could be relatives. Okay. Besties, all of that. People that you hang out with, all that good stuff. Yeah. Somebody did it though. Okay. And this was something that I think that you kept to yourself. You know what I mean? You keep it to yourself. And I get that, Divine Collective. You know, they say, don't let them see you cry. Don't let them see you sweat. For some people, you kept it to yourself. Now then, for others, some of them, you didn't care that they saw that they hurt you because you knew that was going to be the last time they saw you. And you wanted them to hold that. You had nothing else to give. There was no shame. There was no embarrassment. Nothing. You straight up told this person how you felt, how they made you feel, how they broke your shit down. You didn't understand. It definitely made you feel foolish. But you kept it moving. So I could see that as well. Because you were enlightened by the sun. And sometimes, you know, the sun is hot, baby. It's hot. Yeah. Yeah. You had to walk away from several people. But on the heels of you walking away, I see a cup that was handed to you on the 4 cups. The Most High has something for you all the time. What we call a ram in the bush. It's a ram in the bush. It's something about surrendering that's very, very important. When you surrender, something happens in the ethers. You know, as they say, when you are weak, then the divine is made strong. Like when you feel you at your weakest, that's when the divine is most at work in your life. That kind of thing. Yeah. The Most High, as well, for many karmic people and partners that you were with. Okay? And if you still with this person, I'm sorry to deliver this, but it's going to be a tower, baby. You understand what I'm saying? This is a karmic connection. If you're fooling around with somebody, with the lovers, in a karmic connection, okay, this tower is about to hit. Now, I'm going with the notion that the divine goddesses and gods are not in any karmic connections. Why? Because you're a divine partner. You came out already, right? So this is somebody you were once with. And whoever they're joined to right now, that shit is hitting the fan. That's hitting the fan. Because see, the tower is also like the male phallic. And this is what is keeping people trapped in these karmic connections. Tell people to stop having sex and see how long their relationship lasts. I'm just saying. Tell people to stop getting intimate and see how long that relationship lasts without getting intimate. How well do you know your partner outside of that action? How much of that action takes up a bulk of your relationship? You know? And that's a mystery to a lot of people. They don't know nothing about it. Any relationship they in, they feel they need to be blasting off, baby. Going to the moon. I told you, out there on the spaceship. You need to be on the spaceship with them. They make their love offer. It's supposed to hit. Like, I'm just saying. If you know, you know. Oh, man. I'm just trying to tell you something. But they don't know anything about that. That's why it's always going to blow up. It's never going to stay. You know? And I think a lot of these men are getting that notion too. You know? So they thought they could run the ball. They thought it was going to be fun to just, you know, okay, let's say, get a hold of this one. All right, let it play out. All right, that was cool. You know, I'll just go get another one, you know, and get another one and get another one. All this karma connections, it has them feeling like trash. They put in the narrative that, oh, no, it's the women that, you know, no. Yeah, the women is feeling some type of way too. But the men, they're not feeling good either. They're not feeling good. I told you it's no fun to get you. First of all, everybody smells different. They use different scents, different soaps, different lotions. It's a whole different aura every time you meet a new person. Then the man want to be all up and down there and all up and in here and, you know, all up in the neck and the hair and all this stuff. These are very personal, private spaces. That's what I say. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Some women don't mind. Oh, let that man cheat. Oh, let that man go do what he do. He can cheat without me. He sure can. He can cheat without me. I don't mind a bit. I don't mind a bit. I don't. All day. Right. But to go out there and do that and then come back with your upper lip smelling like Betty Jane from down the way, you open up your mouth to go kiss me and then it's smelling like Sakia from up yonder. What? And they can't get those scents off of them. They think if they put a little soap on it, it's gone. No, it ain't gone. It ain't gone. I'm telling you, it ain't gone. No. So we don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't participate. It's just that simple. Don't participate. They be acting like it's a hard choice. I don't know which way to go. Y'all know which way to go. Stop playing. Stop playing. So, somebody obsessed out here trying to get sneaky with it. See? They're trying to get sneaky with it. They're trying to figure out how to get you close. Now, if this is somebody you were once with, they know it's like a shot in hell that would ever happen. But for somebody new, yeah, they trying to sneak up on you because they know you're on guard. Social media, sending messages, right? Making offers. They want to make you an offer. Okay? Several people. They got something in their hand, though. One thing I can say, these people are not coming empty-handed. These pentacles are actually tangible things. I don't know if it's money. I don't know if it's gifts. Offers of service of some sort. Like they want to give you something that you can actually take from it. All right? They said they want to try to be as honest as possible. But that's the truth right there. Everything I've been talking about tonight. And that's what we're talking about right here. That's what we're talking about. But, you know, this is Woody Woodpecker. This is Woody Woodpecker. It just got hot in my room. It got hot in my room. Y'all be juicing and piecing out these people right here. And they hot. They hot under the collar. Why they so hot, Divine? They want to clink pinkies with you. They want to clink pinkies with you, baby. They said they know they got a pinnacle. They said they know they got a pinnacle. They said, can you be my baby mama? They begging. Can you be my baby mama? I think you're sexy, Divine Collective. Ooh, baby. Look at that rack. Look. Y'all looking real nice out here, Divine Collective. Y'all looking real nice. But we know what it is. We know what it is. Soon as you give into that mess, emotional manipulator and twin flame situation. I told y'all what them twin flame situations do. I tell you what they do. Now, if you ready to learn some lessons, baby, are you ready to go through the fire, through the limit, through the rain? Like Shaka said, baby, and you ready for the show? You ready for the show, baby? Or they gonna take you up and through there? Or they gonna take you up and through there? But they know you on the lookout for this shit. They know it. They said they trying to be on their best behavior. You know, like a mannequin. Like they don't want to make a move. They said they're gonna just dress up and they're gonna try not to make any false moves so that you see them as a good person. That's what they said. They see you as an angel. Anything else from your spirit? Nope. Spirit said they see you as an angel. Okay. I shuffled and it came back up. So let's see what else y'all got going on. Because y'all got somebody obsessed out here. Y'all have these people. Let me get the main cards out. Protected. Okay. Where we at? Let's see. Is there anything else I had out here? That was the main ones. Obsessed. You protected. Ace of Pentacles. And they see you as a divine partner, baby. They want some of your love. I see this Ace of Cups. They want some of that. They said they know you're not no fool. Right now, the divine has shown you so many things to watch out for and what to look out for, right? So most High said you ain't about to get caught in nothing. Nothing. Nathan. No Franks. No Franks. Okay? Spirit said the secret. Pull this card out. I got you. I'm listening. I'm listening. Because somebody got a mean crush on you. They got a mean crush on you, baby. You right there. They got a mean crush on you. Ooh. They want to come towards you. Real bad. So let's talk about it. This obsessed energy over the collective. That's what they want. Okay. This gonna blow your mind, Spirit saying? This gonna blow your mind. How does person feel? Gonna blow your mind. Yep. That's exactly what's on. Alright. Let's see. Okay. No, I shouldn't even did those. Give me these. Okay. What's up, Tariq? Hey, Mary. Let me see here. What's up, C-Main? That's right. You gotta have those eyes to see. Hey, James. You listening to my voice, James? Good. You're gonna get a financial windfall while you're listening. Bam. Let's hit you with that good. Oh, okay. Don't mind me, y'all. I tell y'all lots of my own jokes. I do. I have a real good time with self. Okay, Spirit. Tell us some secrets Okay? Because a lot of people trying to get next to the collective. Some creepies, you know, and some just crushes. So let's see. We want to know about both. We want to know about both of them. What is this? Power plays and joyful reunion. You see these two is on the... So I'm going to get them. It says power plays and joyful reunion. You see this? Somebody is strategizing, baby. They trying to make you the queen on their board. Okay? They want you on that board. Yeah, because ain't no queen on this board. Strategic actions. Asserting control, manipulation, upper hand, withholding information. They are moving very, very covertly, trying to move towards you. Okay? Reconnecting with a loved one brings deep happiness, excitement, relief, and fulfillment. Now, on another tip, for those of you who might be having issues or problems with somebody, somebody who's been getting MIA and been going missing, hell yeah, they've been connecting with somebody. And if I'm not telling you to do that, but the chariot, they're driving to this person. If by any means you were to find out where they were driving to, it would blow your mind. Look, it will blow your mind. Taboo attraction. You see that shush, right? 2 times. This is somebody as well, the secret admirer. Look right here. Joyful reunion. Taboo attraction. You see this? They don't want you to know who they are. They might think you might not like them. They might be from a different environment, place, Okay? But they see you as effortless attraction. Yeah. You might be different from culturally or something. I don't know. You're different than people that they normally would connect with. But all they're doing is strategizing, trying to figure out a way to get to you. A way to get to you. It says gatekeeping. You're not letting anybody in. Controlling access determines who's allowed to participate or belong, entitled to set the rules. 31:31 on the clock. You see that? That's how you got your gates up. They know you're not playing with anybody right now. You're attracting positive things without trying. You're a magnet, pulling without force. People are drawn to you. I want you to see the card, right? I like to see cash in, baby. Cash in. I love it. Seize the moment. Viral fame. Investing. Taking advantage of an opportunity or career advancement. It's a message in the stars for you. See that? Somebody sees you as the bag. Okay? Or you might be getting a bag. You might be making a bag. You might live in a gated community. I tell you, lots of entertainment people, famous people watch my readings. Yes, they do. Cashing in. This person might be rich, baby. They might have a mansion. I'm not being funny. This could be a celebrity. Somebody who makes a lot of money. They get the bag. Feeling connected to the universe through astrology. Sees signs all around you. Okay, you could be in a spiritual community. You could be. Yeah. Tell me more secrets, Spirit, about this person. This could be somebody with money, y'all. They could be trying to pull some type of strings, Tell me more, Spirit. What we need to know. Shared ancestry. All right. Discovering roots that bind you to others, finds cultural connections that have been lost or unknown. You Some of you are about to get some type of inheritance with shared ancestry, with cashing in and gatekeeping. There's about to be something passed down to you in a monetary form, or generational wealth somehow is going to come to you. I see this. Look, it's being rerouted to you right now. it was stuck somewhere. I don't know where it was stuck, but I'm just getting that sense with toilet plunger. It was stuck, right? Or either it's being unclogged now. We'll just say that. Unnecessary crap. Okay, people was putting mess in the game. Working through crap to get things fixed. Need to get messy. But then there's the lucky break. The clearing. The clearing, baby. I'm also getting that somebody themselves were the piece of shit that was standing in your way. It was them. Okay? They were the piece of boo-boo on the stick. Blocking your path. Oh, thank you for that beat. Oh my God, Tariq. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was dope. That was hot. Yeah, so you unclug that. You know what I mean? You got rid of that. You know? A little pooper scooper. Got it up out of there. So now you have fortunate opportunity appears out of nowhere. Unexpected stroke of luck. Positive changes in life. So I'm seeing some good stuff coming towards you here. Whoever the secret admirer is, or whoever the divine partner is. I'm not saying it's a man. I'm not saying it's a woman. It's a divine partner. Stop looking at the external, divine collective. I'm serious. You could miss your big break. You could miss your big break. Okay? So now that I'm also getting, now that you have unclogged the pipe here. You unclogged the pipe, okay? And things are moving, being rerouted. A different path, a route, another way to get there. Longer, but be patient. May not be meant for you. You know what I'm saying? God's rejection is protection, as they say. Because y'all, I know about it, baby. I'm a Taurus. You listen. I will go hard on something. We Tauruses go hard on things. And when a Taurus can't do it, listen, if the Taurus say, don't do it, trust that Taurus, baby. Because the Taurus will, we will work it around like a Rubik's Cube, baby. We will spin that thing. But we know when we say, okay, that's a no-go, that's a no-go. And once we say it's a no-go, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's it for Tauruses. My cousin, listen, she asked me that one day, my cousin. She said, you really mean that? That's it? Nothing else? No more? I said, no more. She said, just like that? You just eating your salad? I said, yeah. Like, what? What you want me to say? Look, what you want me to say? Yeah, that's it. You know? I tell you, it's hot. And some people like hell. You see the smile on their face? Uh-huh. Though remember what I told you earlier about that person that got the divine arse whipping? Yeah. Hell boy. Uh-huh. They're going to roll out the red carpet for that ass. God got something baking for a few people. Baking. Look. Just trust in the timing. Just trust in the timing, divine collective. Oh, God got something baking. Y'all believe me? Let me show you some more. Let me show you some more. Let me show you some more. Because some people think they got time to play. Who is it? Oh, who is it? Oh. Oh, they so upset? Oh, they so upset. Uh-huh. I told you what they said earlier. You ain't have to get them back like that. You didn't do nothing. Just your divine light. They feel that's getting them back. They say they have a sinking feeling while you rising. They have a sinking feeling while you rising. You see? You rising and they're sinking. But where else did they expect to go? They didn't want to fly with the birds. You know, the eagles. Not just any bird. The eagles. Because I don't want to be no vulture. Eagles. Okay? Something like that. A hawk or something. You know? Something with scruff. Or maybe an owl or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Smart ass bird. You know what I mean? Look around the whole, scan the whole scene with the gangster lead. That type of thing. But no. What did they want to be? They wanted to be a shark. They wanted to be a shark. Or they wanted to be a bottom feeder. Bottom feeder. Mm-hmm. Maybe a catfish. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just want to go around just cleaning up all the poop. Pooper scoopers. So you have to bring out the plunger. Okay? I'm also getting somebody that you all broke away from, baby. It's not just through their karmic partners that they catch and wreck. Oh, I'm getting it's happening physically for them too. I'm getting massive constipations. Massive. To the point where it's uncomfortable for them. Like they can't rock and roll like they used to. They can't throw that back out like they used to because all the boo-boo in the stomach and the intestines, baby. They can't move nothing around. The divine is tearing them up in all kind of ways. Look. I'm sorry. Late apologies. And for some of them, baby, it's going down, 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 down. They're going all the way to Baba Land. For some of them. I'm not being funny. They're going right up in there. Yeah. They're going right where the vibration is they left off at. That's where they're going. Wherever they vibrationally left off at, that's where their energy is headed. You know? Oh, James, thank you. Go ahead, James. Go ahead, fall asleep, James. I'll keep you chuckling till you hit the snooze. Till you hit the snooze. So y'all, you all know, you've seen it. I told y'all when I started out the reading, all the dirty laundry is coming out. Okay? Y'all, you all just sit back, blow your bubble gum, pop, pop, pop. Blow your bubble gum. Okay? Because it's messy. It's messy for a bunch of karmic people, especially a lot of karmic males. They don't know what to do. They're trying to play it off. They're trying to smile, but they're really burning. Like, that head is on fire in more than one way. Oh, baby, listen. Look at them. They said, damn, Divine Goddess Dave, you just took my whole Titanic down, baby. You just sunk my whole ship. It's not my fault. I told y'all. Listen, the Most High is doing them in. What I told y'all. The traffic jam, I told y'all, I see this as the whole system is locked up. It's locked up. Like, I don't know. Things ain't working right or something. It's not working right. Yeah. Stuck temporarily. Forced to slow down. Patience is tested. Need to reflect and adapt. Need to reflect and adapt. What else is also coming out? I told y'all. They need to stop playing with these karmic people in the world. Whether you're a divine goddess or God. You know what I'm saying? These karmic people, after they break away from y'all, they had an opportunity to be with a divine partner. They had an opportunity to vibrate in their, at their best self. But no, they just want to be mediocre. That's fine with us. You can be whatever you want to be. We have to stop taking offense to what people want to be and let them be that. They be mad about it because they want us to, how you just gonna let me be that? What the damn it? What you want me to do? Like, stop playing. So, yeah, they carry their asses out there to them streets, to them fast-ass spiritual highways and byways, and they get out there and they get dirty. And then the next thing you know, here lies so-and-so. Yeah. And they don't want to tell nobody why. I always say that. What's the big cover-up? Why people, how you going to live your life in hell, and then when you go to rest, when you transition in your eulogy, you want everybody praising? Praising what? Praising what? Hellboy? Stop playing. Toxic lover. Can't resist even if it's not good for you. Bad boy or girl. Irresistibly bad. Guilty pleasure. They're going to get out there and catch something. It's too much dirty laundry. They're not even going to know who did it. That's how many cars. The cars are people. People are in cars, right? Or cars could mean your body, your physical body. That is the vehicle you're using to move around with. Dirty laundry. Trust and time, and it all comes out. And for some of you, it is X that is happening to. They got out there, baby, and they got lustful. They got so lustful. After you departed, or after you wouldn't give them any more of your Ace of Cups energy, they got angry. They got angry. And they wanted to hurt, quote unquote, hurt love. Right? But they don't understand when you quote unquote call yourself hurting love, the first person you hurt is yourself. That is the first person you hurt. So they hurt themselves, trying to hurt you. You know? Trying to get you to take that, take this, take that. Yeah, I was with Mindy and Jenny and Tasha and Candy, you know, and Sasha. Oh, I like the way Sasha, and I like the way Trina, and oh, that neck on Sally, baby. She got some neck, baby. And, you know, they went out there and had them a good old time. Oh, they said, Divine Goddess, baby, why you playing with me? Make a clap to this. I told y'all, listen. Getting in your head. They upset. They just bust a vein right in their head, a big one. You see that? Their whole brain exploded. Their whole brain exploded. They said, stop laughing, Divine Goddess Davy. What you mean? You out here playing with my Divine Collective. You out here biting the heart, baby. You look violent. You look upset. You look upset. You know? It says, doesn't like seeing you move on or do better than them. Residual feelings, unable to move on. I don't know why I feel so tickled. Like, y'all, this is the laugh. I think it's been a long time since you were able to, like, literally sit back and laugh and be like, you know what? I made it through that shit. Or, you know what? I can't believe, you know what I mean? I made it out of that. I'm telling you, you sit back and you gotta laugh like, oh, like, what the hell was wrong with me? You gotta laugh at yourself because it's like, damn, that was some critical shit when it was happening. But now that you out of it, you like, shit. You gotta laugh to keep from crying. You gotta laugh to keep from crying because this is serious energy. When you have jealous ex, it's not just they didn't just get jealous when they were ex. Remember now, jealous when they was with you, they were jealous. And they became an ex after that. They was like this when they was with you. Chopping down. Vampire. Damn beaver. Told you that Woody Woodpecker. Took their whole head in. You know? Head is hard too. This is turbulence. Scary moments that do not last long. Unexpected changes. Chaos. Periods of disorder. So, why are they so upset? Why are they brain exploding? It says, playing mind games, gaslighting, losing your mind, intimidation, psychological warfare, confusion. Didn't I tell you somebody confused out here? They delusional. They delusional. I'm also getting that somebody picked up so many bad spirits, you know? They thought that these people would help them to fly. Remember what I told you about the eagles? They didn't want to fly with you. They didn't want to take them holy wings. You know what I'm saying? The wings of holy wings in the sky. No, they didn't want to take those. They wanted to fly private jet Diddy style. That's what they wanted to do. And doing so winded up crossing the line. They winded up crossing the line with you. Winded up crossing the line with the divine. And they wanted you to flirt with danger. I don't think so. You see that? You see that how that's fire? And they black ass hard? No way. You heard the call, huh? They black ass hard. Risky or potentially harmful behavior. Pushing boundaries. Understands negative consequences. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I get that. A lot of people didn't want you to get to where you're going. Or either you're about to be on a winning streak. If you haven't gotten on it yet, you haven't seen it, it's coming. It's coming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's coming. You're going to have the Midas touch. You're going to have the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. You got game. Unbroken chain of achievements. Something good is happening. Something good is happening. And I'm also getting that you are thanking your lucky stars that you did not take this person up on their fucking offer. They could have asked you to marry them. They could have asked you to move in with them. Okay? They were trying to keep you in some type of long-term committed relationship. Maybe they could have been trying to get you pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You got to thank your lucky stars right here that you didn't get it in with this person, because you see their brain, right? Anybody who gets with them is in for a hell of a ride. They're going to take them on a hell of a ride. This person has issues, okay? And it stems down into their nervous system. Do you see that right there? That's going down into the nervous system. That's the most southern part of your brain right there. The cerebrum, cerebellum, and oblongata, I think. Something like that. The oblongata in the back. Biology, y'all. But I'm trying to remember. I'm talking about this biology. I haven't studied this recently. I'm just remembering this from when I took it. Yeah. So, yeah. Down into your nervous system. And this person is all jacked up in all types of ways. They can't have any stress. They can't have no stress. The minute they get upset, explosions. Explosions. And they upset that you didn't want to flirt with danger. And I know that's you, because this is your era. This is your era. Your time is here. End of a struggle is near. You're going to rise up and stand in your power. Yep. Somebody feel bootleg in your presence. They feel bootleg. They feel kicked to the curb too. They also feel remember now, we got secrets out here. So this person also feels like you kicked their ass to the curb, and what they picked up out there in those sinking streets, yeah, it was nothing compared to you. It was a fake copy of something better. With something better is you. Cheap and invaluable is what they called it. Second best, not quite good enough. Collective. You're promoted. You're promoted. While they sitting around trying to shuffle the cards. This is the magician energy. Random, throwing others off, keeping things fresh, evasive, mix, and confuse others, underhanded. Step up in your career or personal life, advancement, growth, or recognition and achievements. So you moving up, like I told you, with rise. And they sinking, or trying to shuffle things around, or trying to see if they can get, they have the same hand, but they just keep moving the cards around to see if they get something different. They keep trying to see if your card will come out again. Your card ain't never coming out again. They have too many stains. As well, I'm also getting shuffling around. They're trying to manipulate the details of something. They want to try to mix and mingle things that may have happened and try to switch it around. If they were to come to you, they're going to try to say, no, it didn't happen like that. Or no, you don't remember. It went this way. No, there's too many stains. 37:37 on the clock. That's a 10:10. It's too many stains left behind. No matter how much you clean or scrub, the stain remains. You cannot fix what refuses to change. Can't fix it. And a lot of people, when they meet these people, maybe you could have thought that as well, Divine Collective. I know what that be about. You be thinking you got an instant family. You think it's just going to fall together. Everything should be good, right? You know? Bonds forged in fire, right? Through the thick and the thin. Through the hell and the high water, right? All that stuff, right? That's what they sell, right? Yeah, right. Somebody got some real private photos that they hide. And this doesn't come out often. Private photos. I heard the car horn honk. Okay, y'all. I ain't telling y'all to be no PIs, but somebody got some private photos, and it's more than likely in their phone, or they're hiding it. I don't know if they asked you to come over or something like that, Divine Collective, and when you come over, they hide these things so you don't even know. And then when the other people come back around, they pull it back out, put the pictures back out or whatever. Believe it, people do that. People do that. You know who did that? When Stunner Girl came over, Blueface kindly took Nevaeh's little chancletas, and threw them shits behind the mirror somewhere. His homeboy threw them. Threw them shits behind the mirror. Sure did. Yeah. We'll get back to them too. Y'all know I had to read it down. Maybe I had to read it down. But her mama over there now or something like that. That's what I heard. I got to go see. I ain't seen no footage of it. But I got to go see. Because, look, it damn sure take two to tango. It take two to tango when people being messy. You know what I'm saying? When they being messy. But it says both are at fault. No one person is innocent or guilty. That's what I'm saying about Meg and Clay. Both are at fault. No one person is innocent or guilty here. Two perpetrators. Guilty parties. Guilty parties. Because I have questions, baby. Because I'm like, why do they only say these things after? When they're in a relationship and they thoroughly know this is going on and they have an opportunity to speak up right then and there, they don't. They don't. They wait till after. Oh, look what he did. And guess what? All this other stuff too. You should have broke out from the first. You should have broke out. That's a big lesson. Your big auntie. Trust me, I did the work for you. I'm telling you, break out. Soon as you see the red flag, soon as you see the subtle manipulation, soon as you see it, soon as you get a whiff of make believe, you start moving around, and all of a sudden you wipe your shoulder. And you say, "What is this Disney dust on me?" Oh, the make believe. The make believe. Yeah. Let's see. That's right, Sassy. Don't entertain nothing. That's right. Popcorn. That's right, Tyreek. Popcorn. Popcorn time. So, these subtle manipulators, you know what I'm saying? These obsessed people, don't forget. Don't forget. Oh, yeah, they popped out. Yeah. They out here. Secretly, what they really trying to do is, mind you, you got this big, nice, clean, purified cup. You know what I'm saying? This nice, big cup of real, you know what I'm saying? That real stuff, right? What they want to do is dirty it. You see your cup? As soon as they get their ass, that's what they bring. I want you to see that. That's what they be bringing. That's what's inside of the eggplant, okay? That's what's inside the woody woodpeckers. That's what's inside the magic stick. That's what's inside the wand. And they go out and they start dipping it into all kind of cups that look like that. And then they want to carry their snake ass back to you. Then they come back over here. And they say, oh, look how big it is. Oh, baby. Oh, don't you want to get involved with me? No. No, child. They drama magnets and they romantic sabotagers. Okay? They have unresolved personal issues. They fear real intimacy. All right? Not actual pleasure. Real intimacy. Okay? Outside involvement. That undermine a connection. Of course, they got outside involvement. Right here with these private photos. Somebody got some private photos, y'all. And y'all would be shocked if y'all saw what they were doing in the photos, who they were doing it with. It could be video. Somebody could have did this in the home. Y'all be careful. I'm telling y'all. Go get you some little, what they call those little spy cam. Yeah, go set you up a spy cam somewhere in the house or two. If you got the, you know what I'm saying, it's just egging at you, eating at you or something, baby. Find out what be going on, because somebody's in the house doing this, where they have their family and their children, They in the house doing this with people. That's crazy. Okay? These people are prone to attracting drama, unhealthy relationships, mood swings, and they are attention seekers. I don't know what they're going to do with y'all because you're coming up again. Rising star. Excuse me, y'all. You're coming up again. You're coming up again. This person is having some unexpected setbacks. Their car could be breaking down. You know, their machinery could not be working. Stuff is happening to them, I told you. The divine got a whole program for them. You're never going to tire out demonic people. Only the Most High can do that. Only the Most High can uncover what's covered. Only the Most High can do that with people that they think they're smart, they think they're slicker than a can of oil. Okay? Hiding or concealing a mistake, a scandal or wrongdoing, protecting oneself, fear of exposure. Fear of exposure. Recognition and praise for your hard work. Quickly gaining status or success. You're moving upward. You're moving upward. And that's got somebody boggled. Because they're sitting here with money all in their brain, right? They're watching you. This is how somebody's looking at you. And they're watching you face your fears. They're watching you conquer things. Because when they originally saw you, some of them could have looked at you as, you know, a lot of men tend to look at women as children. As they're childish. They need to be told what to do. They need to be directed. And you know what? Some of them do. I ain't gonna lie. Some women do. They'll lose their whole mind if the man wasn't telling them what to do, how to do it, when to do it. They love saying, my man told me this, my man told me to do that. My man, my man, my man. Y'all know how it go. You know? Been there, done that. My man, my man, my man. Can't tell me nothing about my man. And they love it like that. They love it when you're so delusional that you will fight anybody about them. You will fight their mama. Look what Blueface did to his mama. Put Krishan right on her. And he ain't even with Krishan like that no more. Put Krishan right on his mother. Didn't have a thought in the world, what if this shit go left? You see with this hot potato? What if this shit go left? What if she hit my mama so hard or in such a way, she lose an eye? She get her brain gets shook, you know what I'm saying? She get hit in the head wrong, possibly don't wake up from that hit, you know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of things that could have happened. But they weren't thinking about that. They just thinking brute force, brute, you know, brutality. I just want to be the victor. I want to be the one to say I whipped ass, I got that. You know what I mean? You got to be careful because I've seen a lot of people who went to whoop ass and their asses wound up saying goodbye. It could be a good or a bad thing. It's got a 50-50 chance of going completely fucking wrong. And by the grace of God, everybody came out okay. You know? Pick it a little. That'd be crazy when people be popping off. It's a sensitive issue or topic that people avoid because it's controversial. Does not deal with directly games. Games. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. What we have here. False promises. All right. We already know not to believe nobody coming. What's the next thing that's coming from this person? This obsessed person or this obsessed energy out here that's watching the Divine Collective, watching their money too, baby. Watching your money heavy. Watching your level up. They're watching your throne since your era is out here. You sitting on that throne real, real tough. Black gloves. Some of them plotting. You think some people don't got it off their mind? That they won't do something strange for a little change, or they won't grease a palm, okay, or do something under the cover of night. They the fuck will. They will. You understand? So be mindful because some of these people, you know, they're not wrapped too tight. Whether they coming for money, you know, or whether they coming out of jealousy. You saw the jealous ex out there biting that heart, okay? Or whether they coming because they are psychopathically off kilter. It's a couple of things that could send them off the deep end. And that's definitely one thing we've been seeing about some of these men. They said they got tired of living. They don't even know why they living. They don't know why their purpose is here. They just tired. And so they figure when they get tired, They're going to take everybody that came, what they figure that should go with them. That's all their little circle. So they're just going to take their little circle out. Shouldn't bother nobody because that's their circle, right? Yeah. All right. There are people still working with people. So continue to do all of your protection work. You see that? Agreements. Agreements. And things turning around. I'm also getting no weapon formed against you shall prosper, because with the things turning around, every time that somebody tries to plan something, or either somebody will shake your hand and try to backstab you or something like that, things still turn around in your favor. What people meant for bad turns out to be your good. All things work together. All things, meaning the good and the bad. It works together for the good of those who love the divine, who love the Lord. That's what they say. That's the same. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter what they do. You're still going to be good. You're still going to be good. This is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that people understand this. That's why they're trying to get close to you. A lot of people are upset they lost you. A lot of people are upset they can't get in your circumference. And a lot of people are plotting about how to do that. They've never been with you. They're not with you right now, but they're plotting for the future. You know what I'm saying? They're setting their sights on you. You see what I'm saying? That's what that be looking like. And that's what they're seeing. That's what they want. That's what they want. But that's tough, because you got to be mindful, Divine Collective, there's those thorns. See those thorns? Now, that could be looked at in a couple of ways, okay? Now, this could be barbed wire, meaning somebody coming with their barbed wire, you coming with your barbed wire, and it's just more of a barbed wire mess. More of a field to get through when it shouldn't be that way. Because everybody's just going to get hurt and pricked and stuck. Like you're not going anywhere with a barbed wire relationship. Or this could be people being naked, bearing their most ugliest scars to one another. Meaning the playing field is even. The Most High is going to send a complementary energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, not too high and definitely not below. But it's just where you need to be with each other for understanding. You know what I'm saying? Deep-rooted affection that grows stronger with time. Unwavering affection, steady and resilient. This is a nurturing type of energy. This is not an energy, like I said, where you're coming in, oh, look, they mad at me. They fell in my lap. They're so mad at me. It's okay. But this is a nurturing type of energy. All right? This is not something you coming into for a romp in the bed. This is, how was your day today? Oh, you spoke to your family? Oh, anything bothering you today? You want to talk about anything? It's more of a communication, where you're talking, you're listening to one another, you're sharing things, stuff like that. Stuff like that. This is going to be very healing for you and for another person. I can clearly see this. Someone sees you the way the Most High sees you. And be careful, because somebody's going to be angry about that if they're not already. There's somebody who's okay with you being divine as long as they don't see you with nobody else. You would think you would think they're not even thinking about you. They could be off in a whole nother relationship. A whole nother relationship. And as long as they don't see you, on social media or wherever you are, wherever they can get a glimpse, I tell you, it's a stalker. They're obsessed. So as long as they don't see you with nobody, hey, you could be as divine as you want to be. But the minute they get that you with a power couple, or you have an unshakable love, this is like soulmate energy around you, oh, they're not going to like that. They're not going to like that. Because it's definitely a Superman or a Superwoman flying around, and yeah, they're looking for you. Okay? Quiet source of support for others. Support on the sidelines. Supportive without acknowledgement. They're hiding in the shadows right now. You don't even know. A whole Superman or a whole Superwoman Hiding in the shadows. Quiet source of support, yeah. Influential and dynamic peer, ambitious partnership, the yin to your yang, making a significant impact. Okay. Recognition, you're moving upward quickly. This didn't say just moving upward, you're moving upward quickly, like the way that a volcano erupts. It may be so fast, you might not even want the attention the way it's going to happen. Or either this unsung hero, this unseen hero, okay? They've been watching like a mug. Like a mug. While somebody else over here, I'm telling you, collective, you got to watch somebody. And I'm not being funny. Go check the internet. If y'all been keeping up with the stories, they've been busting these women down. As soon as they say divorce, as soon as they say, I'm separating, I'm leaving you. I tell you the one story I'll never forget. The lady she was on her wedding day, baby. She had a whole dress on. All of her family is in the party. I don't know who the F did that. Why they let him in the party. What are you doing? Why are you letting this man in here? Sometimes it don't pay to be too kind, Divine Collective. You know? And he went up in there and busted down on her wedding day. Now, I don't know how the fiance, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because a lot of people, it would have been more than just one person. You know what I'm saying? Like it might have got crazy. Depending on who it was. I don't know what the man did, but yeah, he might not made it out there, out that room. How you gonna come in and bust down my you know what I mean? Like yo. You see this? Sniper bullet? That's what I'm talking about this. We got black gloves and we got sniper bullet. And we got somebody who bugging and obsessed. Y'all know I always warn y'all about that danger. I always warn y'all about that hot potato, baby. What is the hot potato? The hot potato is their brain. You see it busting. Busting at the seams. Playing mind games, gaslighting, losing their mind, intimidation, psychological warfare, confusion. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Tyreek is sassy. Tyreek is sassy, lighting up the chat, baby. Old flame is trying to stir up trouble, tries to control someone, emotions in a subtle or underhanded way. It's the second time the ex done came out here, y'all. Y'all ex is out here, baby. Yo, y'all ex is out here. Real hard. Real hard. Jealous and manipulative. You see that? You ought to nick somebody. They feel tart. They feel salty, baby. Somebody out here salty. You know, we got some energies that's trying to get in your mix. You know, like I said, want to get close to you. They want to shake your hand. They want to get to know you. You know, some people, mutual respect. Okay? But then you have other ones out here with a sniper bullet and the OJ gloves. The OJ gloves. And trying to get away with something. If it don't fit, you must have quit type of energy. Yeah. Silencers. Y'all be careful. Please. Somebody's upset that you told them to kick rocks. You told them to kick rocks. I get that you packed your bags and you left. You said this person was a weight on your back. You have to get rid of that. You have to get rid of that for a lot of y'all. Or you're about to. And they're about to feel real salty when you do that. So take precaution. Because you're definitely in the spotlight. You're about to level up. You're seen somehow. You're an influencer. You're an influencer. You know, you've been working to the bone for some of y'all Divine Collective. Just minding your business. Paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. So I want to see this here ex. Or this here obsessive, jealous ex energy right here. Manipulative ex. Kicking rocks. All right. It says kicking somebody to the curb. Refusing to forgive and forget. throwing somebody what? In the trash. What did I tell you? They feel like traga. Traga. They feel like that basura, baby. That basura. Somebody is clinging to your energy, baby. They do not like this in shit. They don't like this, and they don't like this rejection. And once again, that confusion is coming up heavy, heavy, heavy. Heavy. Spirit, tell me about this manipulative ex, jealous ex. They stressed out right now. I can clearly see. Broken. A narcissist for sure. They broken. And this is somebody definitely you have at a distance. At a distance. And Spirit said their head is definitely messed up right now. Their head messed up right now. Come on now. Tell me you don't see the likeness. Look. This they head. This they brain. This how they feeling. Distorted. Sidetracked. Change. Delays. They don't like it. They don't like that you have clarity. They don't like this. They don't like that. They don't like it. They thought you was bluffing. Somebody said they thought you were bluffing. They can't understand why you won't let them get next to you. Or somebody is watching you so hard. They've been watching you so hard. They've been keeping up with you. Keeping GPS in your ass. I told you that chariot came up, that car, you know. And they're about to lose it. They're about to bust and pop their whole noodle. Tell us more. Give us a secret about this person. Tell me the secrets. Cloudy judgment. Shock and cloudy judgment. This person's in a dark space. They're in a very dark space. That's that smoke that I told y'all in the beginning, that delusional energy. It's like a psychopath. Psychopath out here. They're sitting around thinking. Withdrawn. That's the smoke. Somebody's smoking like crazy. Somebody's smoking some shit. Now they could be smoking a Mary Jane, that good 420, or they could be smoking something heavier. This black smoke, this is like meth smoke or crack or something. I don't even, listen. Don't get me going, because I don't fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I be seeing. I be knowing. I be seeing. And I don't know if y'all ever been, you know, I come from the hood, baby. Like, growing up, baby, if you ever, like, going through the hallways and different things like that, you ever smell somebody smoking crack, baby? That shit stink. That shit stinks so bad, baby. It smells so bad. I had to ask somebody, what the F? Like, I was walking through, and I was like, what the fuck? What is that? What is that? Somebody said, you know they smoking. I said, what? That's what that stuff is? Yo, blew me all the way back, y'all. Blew me back. I was a teenager. Yeah, that's how vivid it is. I never forgot it. I was a teenager. Walking through the hood, going through the damn hallways. Yeah. We lighting L's. No, we sipping L's like we sipping what? We lighting L's, sipping cores on all floors of project halls, something like that. That's nice. We used to be in them damn hallways. We used to be in the damn staircase, baby. I'm telling you. Look, divine feminine. This person can't get you off their mind. We lighting L's, sipping cores on all floors of project hall. Yeah, lighting L's on all floors of project halls. Contemplating war with niggas I was cool with before. Let me find out. A thug changes, a love changes, and best friends become strangers. Somebody made a mistake. CV4 Augusta. Fuck the 8 hour. Prostitute, check out the gauge out. I don't know why it's called The Message. Good FELA, February, case spray, I don't know why this is coming, make my brain react. Listen, I don't know why this is coming to me. It's called A Message. 32 shotguns. Regulate with my thorn, 17 rock green. One life, one love, so there could only be one king. Listen, I don't even know. Nas, let me find out. You in my damn chat. Yeah, I'm a chat, Nas. Breaking point, baby. Breaking point. Breaking point. Y'all be careful, man. Somebody's planning something. Somebody's planning something, because I'm thinking about the part in the song where he said, how did they get the drop? How did they get the drop on me? It's gonna come to me. He said, how did they get the drop on me? He said, but you know how we do. He said, I went to the hospital. I went to the hospital, got out, went back to my house, reloaded that thing, and came back. Listen, I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening right now. I don't know what's happening. Sound like somebody's giving up for some fucking war. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't even know, Sassy. What's up? Look, somebody said they're in pain while you in peace. They said, how dare you? How dare you lead them in the dark? Look at you. How dare you purify and cleanse your energy and clear these people or person out? How dare you? Especially a damn salty ass ex-lover. They out here crazy. What? Obsessing over you. Obsessing over you. You see that? Infatuation, adoration, addiction. But you got these boundaries up. Especially if it comes to family. You got some boundaries up. You see what they're doing, right? See it right there, right? Pick it up. They spying. They're watching. See that, right? For some of you, you have a weirdo out here too. It's not just this tart ass ex. It's a weirdo out here. And they got the hots for you. They could watch you going in and out your home, when you go and come, when you leave, and when you stay. You know, like they're watching you. They're watching who comes and goes, you know, like keeping some type of sharp eye. But this is the male phallic right here. This is like an ace of wands as well. Okay? This is a spark. You know, intimacy. They want to get it popping. They want the fiery hot flame. They said, why you don't talk to them no more? That's what I just heard. Why you don't talk to them no more? They said, ask them why they don't talk to me no more. Look, y'all haven't been talking to them. You all been keeping it quiet. You won't talk to them. You've been elusive. And some of y'all said, because they're a lying, sneaky, son of a bitch. Y'all, elusive. Said, they said, why you don't talk to them? Y'all said, because they tried to trap you. Stuck, tied down, captive. And they said, ain't no way in fucking hell you gonna tie me down. Ain't no way in hell. And somebody said, all of this is about them returning. And they said it's just a matter of time before they make some type of connect with you, because the memories are eating them up. And so is this lusting energy. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily just wanting to get you in the throes of passion like that. I'm talking about this forbidden non-commit. Like, they know they're not supposed to be in your energy. Period. I don't know what their problem is. I don't know. They say they sad. They say they trying to change their perspective. But not with the conflict, not with the smoke. You see the smoke again? Y'all know when I see that, y'all know what I'm going to tell y'all. That's that powder, baby. That's that flour. Okay? That's that cornstarch. That's that sugar. What is it? What is it? It's salt. Salt. It's salty. Clashing differences. Incompatibility. They said it's salt. They salty. They salty when it comes to you. They ain't never had a little energy like you in their life. And they never had nobody to give them back. You know, like, tell them about themselves. You wouldn't just let this person run amok all over you and stuff like that. You wouldn't let them feed you anything. They said one day they're going to get to you. One day. They chasing thrills. Somebody chasing thrills. And they want you to be receptive to them when they come with their emotions in their heart, in their hand, confessing some shit that they got on their mind about you. And a second chance. Somebody got a big ego. And if you don't go with what they want, baby, because they hoping. But if you don't go with what they want, because they watching you, big time. So right now they have to keep a fantasy in their mind. You know, they got too many people and too many things still happening around them. Okay? So, but we just want to know about, I just want to know about them for the danger element. I don't give a damn who the fuck you. I don't care who you with, bro. We don't care who you with. I want to know what kind of moves you making. What is you doing? What is you doing with black gloves? Right, y'all? What is you doing with black gloves? Out here. I was around for that. I was sitting around watching the TV when OJ was driving his white Bronco down the damn highway. Listen, OJ was on the run, baby. It was on the news, like ABC, like we was watching afternoon cartoons. It was on the news. Stop playing with me. I was there. Okay? Listen, let me tell you something. And to think, man, I still, RIP to the juice, man, but I still, man, how the hell you get, how you get away with that, bro? And then you get hung up for some trophies. They let him get him on the trophies. Y'all do know that, right? OJ didn't go to prison for that. OJ went to prison for sticking up some people in a hotel room getting back his Heisman memorabilia. He said, it's his, baby. Get my shit. That's what OJ said. Get my stuff. And that's what they got him on. That's crazy. That's crazy juice. You're supposed to let that trophy go. Let it go, baby. He couldn't let it go. He could not let that trophy go. Didn't do it. Spirit, tell me what this person is thinking. What do they want to say? What's they thinking? Whoever's obsessing out here. They're thinking that you might give them a chance. And you said, no. Look, they said maybe. You said, no. I meant what I said. Okay. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. Period. They said, no, baby. No, baby. I want to first start with you. See that one? Right on the heels of your one. This is like a no. And they coming back again. Because you know you the one. And they know you the one too. You see what I'm saying? So do Spirit. Stop playing. Stop playing, Spirit. Stop playing. Hallelujah, I see you. You see you? You Ace Cup, baby. Ace Cup. You want to know what the Ace Cup is? Ace Cup. That's Ace Cup. That's what Ace Cup look like, y'all. They feel hurt, they say right now. They trying to cope with it. It says you hurt me. That's okay, I guess. They hurt right now. And remember what I told y'all about when you inflict a narcissistic injury, you have to be mindful of that. Very, very mindful. When you see those strange stories where they say, oh, he or she was such a nice guy or girl. And, I couldn't think of why they would want to, go off the deep end and do something crazy. Let's say they took themselves out, took out the family and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would they want to do that? These be covert narcissists, y'all. They be covert narcissists. So they show the world one face. And then when you get in the house with them, they be the devil. They be a demon. They be a demon. And people never knew it. They will contradict you, argue you down about who this person is. That's why I say don't listen. Oh, the pastor would never do that. Oh, that's my daddy. He would never do that. Oh, that's my auntie. She ain't like that. Spirit says, I agree. No. No. Hell no. They did that shit. Okay. It says, do you even see me that way? It's upside down. You do not. They wanted to know. Yeah, they're trying to admit something. They talk about there's someone else. We don't care, sir, ma'am. You popped your obsessed ass out here. They said, I know. I'm too afraid to talk. Okay? Yeah. We know you worry about the Divine Collective a lot. See that? You see, they're using us and we and shit. They think, be careful. They say they have so much desire for you. And they seeing that you have things in front of you. You have so many choices and options. Okay? Just stay with me now. Then follow me now. There go that one again. The one again. Because they say they're ready. You see this? I'm ready. I'm manifesting. The wheels is percolating. Those wheels are turning. And they trying to figure out what to do. What they say? You make me want to do bad things. Ooh. Ooh. You make me want to do bad things. That's what they say to you. They're not ready to quite make a move yet. All the way. Because they thinking about, they ready to make the move. But they're thinking about what move to make. They sure they want to make a move. What move? What move? They still don't have all the answers. See, that's the 2. 0, 1, 2. Eventually, you know they're going to get to the 3. You know they're going to get to the 3. They've been talking to somebody. Seek professional advice. They've been talking to a friend or a buddy or an elder. They've been talking to somebody. Remember what I told you? You cut them from the rooter to the tutor with whatever you said to them, Divine Collective. You read them for utter filth. You told them truths they mammy ain't never told them. Listen. They said words do hurt. I heard they thought they was rough and tough with their Afro damn puffs. They thought they was rough and tough and stuck. And I heard you took their bolitas and you wrapped them in a knife. You strangled them, baby. You strangled the shit out of them. Listen. Yo, wait. Listen. You got this person terrified. Look. Why y'all do that? Don't strangle nobody, Divine Collective. Be nice. You know your Divine Goddess, they're going to tell you be nice. And Tarot Godmother out here, please be nice. Okay? I don't want these people calling me up. Talking about Fairy Tarot Godmother, do you know what they out here doing to me? I'd be like, well, I mean, right, sassy, right. Don't scare us with a good time, right? Shit. We ain't even got to do nothing, y'all. All we got to do, I mean, they so simpleton. All we got to do is put on some cloaks and shit. Put on some cloaks and put on some hats and show up in front of their house and just stand there. Yeah, they'll shit their pants. They will piss themselves. We just standing there with hats and cloaks on. We ain't even did nothing. Halloween gear. That's what be happening. Y'all. All right. Let me close this out, y'all. I'm in here fooling around with y'all. I just want to do a little tap in. Ain't nothing special. Okay. Yeah, they talking about they wonder if you care. And I told them you do not. We know you're obsessed with the body. Here they come out here with the 15. I'm obsessed with your body. We don't care about this stuff. We're not listening to you, sir. You ain't getting nothing. Spirit says you already know. Look, Spirit agrees. You already know. You ain't getting nothing. Okay. They said they like it. They like that you have become more selfish. You put them in their place, and because you did that, and they're terrified, scared ass. Look, scared. Okay. You are so beautiful. Look. Why do you need me? You don't need them. You see how tiny it is? It's real tiny. They trying to slip themselves in to the equation with you and your beauty and your divine ass. No, what I told y'all. What I told y'all, and I'm closing the reading on that. The 3. I hope you'll wait for me. I hope you'll wait for me. I hope you wait for me. That's what they're saying. 1, 2, and 3 came out here tonight. They dream about you a lot. And once again, they're saying, wait. Wait. I don't think it's happening, Divine Collective. But that is the reading. That is the reading. I'm going to stop right there. Let me see. It's not too bad. I have to take a quick break, Divine Collective. Maybe I'll come back for like a quick another hour read or something. That's not too bad. Yeah. It'll be before 1. All right, let me do that, Divine Collective. Let me go to the bathroom. I'm getting that this person is crying because my nose is starting to run. And this person is crying. That would be the snots, tears, and boogers. Yeah, that they're having right now. So that's what's happening. They could have heard this reading, you know, because they be watching your Divine Goddess DEVI. They know we be telling on their asses. We telling them. I don't mind telling on them. All the readers tell on them. We tell right on their asses. They think we don't know, but we know. We know plenty. Okay? And we cool on one another. You know what I mean? I only mess with readers that I mess with. I don't mess with readers that I'm going to get into some shit. You know what I'm saying? I mess with my soul tribe, my vibe. They know who they are. I be in a chat rooms all the time. I don't care. I be right in there at the right other stage. I sure do. We don't mess around, y'all. We do what we do. But we do not mess around. Okay? When some of the readers get on and they say they having a problem, they ask us to collectively join together, you know what I'm saying, in with them. Oh yeah, we definitely does that. Problems get solved real quick in our spiritual community. When you put the link up, when you put the what do they call it, the high beam out, like the bat beam, and you beam the bat beam out into Gotham City, that lets them know, round it up, baby, round it up. Yeah, it can get crazy for somebody. They got to be very, very careful when you have multiple divine goddesses who are adept. Multiple. And when they join together, just the prayer of 2 avails much. Imagine a whole circle of divine energy, baby. What you going to do with that? What you going to do when we 360 that thing? It gets crazy. So they better stop playing, man. They out here with some obsession and black gloves and snipers and cover-ups and want you to flirt with the hell no. Y'all keep your head on straight, baby. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Divine Goddess DEVI out. Love y'all, man. Let me see. All right. Thank you, Sassy. The Joker. James. You just got a girl's number. Hey, I just got a girl's number. Got any tips? You got a Chuck? Listen. Look, good luck to that Chuck, because it's a hot mess out here right now. It's a hot mess. Get what you get, Chuck, and go on. And go on. Hey, Mystic Rose. All right, y'all. Let me go do this thing, what I'm going to do. I will be right back. And, yeah, this person is crying. Because my nose is running. This person is crying like a motherfucker. We're going to come back and find out what they're crying about. It's not tears. All right, I will see y'all. I'll see y'all when I come back.